for today's video, I have Arthur here. He's really interested in y'all. For today's video, we're going to do a 6-month update. The last time I was on YouTube was talking about my birth story, and now we have Arthur, who is 6 months, and I thought I'd just update you guys on some things that are going around. He is a little stuffed up right now, so if you hear him sound like a little piggy, he's a little piggy right now. He's a little stuffed up. That's my husband. He's going to do something. He might join us in a little bit. So I would definitely say some of the biggest things I suggest for new moms out there. The first off is Windi. If you guys have ever heard it's by BabyFrida. That whole company in itself is amazing. They now have postpartum products for moms, so it's called Mommy Frida. Yeah, Mommy Frida, which really just spit up. Why don't you spit up all over me? That's fine. The BabyFrida Windi was a big change in our life. Arthur is formula fed. I cannot breastfeed because of a medication, or a few medications I'm on. So they're not good with breast milk. They can go into the baby. So we knew from pretty much 6 months and on that I could not breastfeed. So we just planned to formula feed. And when he was in the hospital, they did the Neuro Pro, just yellow baby infant formula. And that was not a good mix with Arthur's stomach. He instantly spit up and would not eat in the hospital. So they switched him to Enfamil AR, which worked for a really, really good time, but he was getting constipated. And about a month into it, he was not able to go to the bathroom without some help. And a lot of moms might say, well, that's terrible that you're having to help your child. It's not. You're helping your child go to the bathroom. That's not terrible. One of the biggest things that pediatricians do is they use the thermometer trick. You stick a little thermometer up their butthole and it makes them poop. So it's the same type of mind frame, but it's a little device, and it whistles and it releases air, and it causes them to go to the bathroom most of the time. I think pretty much every time it made him poop. Only a few times it released gas, but most of the time it made him poop instantly. Get ready for diapers or wipes or whatever you're going to use. It's gonna come out. So that was a big thing I definitely suggest for new moms out there. When your baby is screaming at night and you know something's wrong or you can't figure out what it is, 99% of the time it's constipation or some type of belly ache. Babies get really bad, that was my husband, very bad belly aches. So I highly suggest the BabyFrida. Even when you're not sure what the issue is, try it and you might be amazed. The other thing I definitely suggest is Gripe Water. I know there's definitely a big it's kind of controversial to use Gripe Water. I have found that the little Remedies night and day Gripe Water is the best. You can get it on Amazon. I've not been able to find just the nighttime, so I was only able to get the 2-pack off Amazon. They were amazing. They worked like crazy. The nighttime really, I think, helped him calm himself because it doesn't contain drugs. It's just chamomile in the night one and honey, so it kind of helps coat their stomach. And then the day one's just Gripe Water. Both work amazing. I will link them down to Amazon. Another big thing was swaddling. We swaddled him from day one, but those swaddles are hard to use. I'm going to be honest. My husband, Kylie, you were a swaddle god. I was not. I could not get that swaddle wrapped around him tight enough, and he'd always come out of it. So one thing I found was the Swaddle Me Swaddles. I really like them, and I'm still using them with him. I need to transition out of them soon, which my mom recently ordered me the Zippity Zip sleep aid, which is it's a different type thing for when they're rolling over. He's not fully rolling over yet, from front to back. He's able to roll from stomach to front, but not the other way around yet. He's struggling in that area. But when they start fully rolling over, you're not supposed to let them be swaddled anymore. But the Swaddle Me Swaddles were an amazing thing. When I wrap them around him, he stays in it until probably the early morning was when he wakes up. That and a sound machine. I really like the Dohm sound machines. I'll link it down below. That is what we use in our room. He's still sleeping in our room. We loved the Halo Bassinet. That was a great thing we bought. The Swivel Bassinet. I don't have the one with all the settings on it. But we really like that one because it was close to the bed and easy to use. It's also good for breastfeeding. But anyway, it's better for using just not all the necessities. I really liked it though. But he started growing out of that. So I really liked the Halo Bassinet Swaddle, or the Swivel sleeper. And another thing he's in a pack and play currently, so we use the sound machine, the Swaddle, and some type of comfortable bedding. I am going to talk about something super controversial, whatever have you not. I use the DockATot for him. I have used it from day one. I think the biggest thing here is to know your baby and to learn your baby. And I used it from like month 1. Was it month 1 or 2 we started using the DockATot, Kylie? Month 2?
I think we started using it almost immediately when we brought him home.
No, we didn't, because he wasn't as comfortable in the bassinet. I think it was month 1 is when we started using it, and it has changed. It has changed our life. We just bought the stage 2 of it, which is for 9 months to 3 years, and he's napping in that in his room. But we love it. I mean, if we don't have it, he does not sleep. It's crazy, but it's really great. We do the same ABC sleep, but it's just in DockATot. I know a lot of moms are scared of the DockATot. If you're co-sleeping, I'm not a co-sleep advocate. I do not co-sleep with Arthur. I think it's dangerous. But I know a lot of moms do, and that's what they use the DockATot for. I use it simply as more of a cushion for the baby. As long as you're putting them on their back, swaddling, cool air, nothing too hot, I think your baby will be fine. Another thing that you could use in the DockATot if you don't feel comfortable was the Owlet sleep monitor. That was another thing that we bought. I never used it. I used it like once, and it freaked me out because it went off, but it was because the battery almost died, and it freaked me out. But that is something you can use. The Owlet sleep monitor is great. I've heard wonderful reviews. I own one, and I just never used it. The next thing I will add is baby food. We are at baby food. We started baby food at 4 months when his pediatrician gave us the okay to start trying. I tried oatmeal, rice, cereal, whatever you call it. And it did not do with him. But he hated it. I'll insert a picture from my Instagram about that. But he really, really likes sweet, like stage 2, stage 3 foods from Gerber. Gerber and Happy Baby are our 2 favorite brands of baby food. And, what's that company? There's another one I like. The other brand that you can get with Wick. That one's really good. So any of those like baby foods, baby foods are wonderful. He loves them. He likes sweet stuff. He's not a big veggie person. But one thing I can find that you can kind of do is get a veggie and fruit mix, and that works just as well too. I recommend the Philips Advent bottles. I really like them. They are very easy to understand and use, and he loves them, and they're great. Another favorite pacifier is the MAM pacifiers. They gave him like a Philips Advent one in the hospital, and he used it, but he never really liked it. As soon as he got home, we gave him the MAM pacifiers, and they are his favorite. Like, he loves them. They are cute, and they're great. And you can actually get adapters off Amazon if you want to put like a little animal, like a Wubbanub type product on it. You can do that. So that's really cool. Yeah, so that is really my recommendations. If I can think of anything else, I'll link it down below. Other thing, that's not it. The BabyFrida nail clippers. You guys, they are the best thing. I cut his little tip of his pinky off when he was a newborn. I did. It freaked me out. I cried. It would not stop bleeding. Oh my God, it terrified me. That thing, ever since I threw those away and got into the BabyFrida ones, I have not missed, and I love them. So I think that's it for right now. What do you want to say, Arthur? You want to say something to the camera? Stand tall. You want to say hi? Say hi, everybody. My name is Arthur. I can see him talking like that because his dad's a little nerd. That's my husband. Okay, you guys, we will talk to you guys in our next video.